hasretin var. Yürekler aşkınla çarpar. Sensiz dünya bizlere dar. Selam sana ey kutlu yar. With submission, faith and patience, you conveyed the noble message, brought us light through your guidance. Peace be upon you, my beloved. Ya Habibi, Ya Muhammad, Ya Nabi, salam alayka. Ya Rasul, salam alayka. Ya Habib, salam alayka. Salawatullah alayka. Ya Nabi, salam alayka.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, we are thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His favors and mercies bestowed upon us. We thank Him, we adore Him, we glorify Him. We pray unto Him to continue to shower more blessings and mercies upon all of us. On behalf of the national headquarters of the Muslim Student Society of Nigeria, I want to welcome us to this first session in this double or triple-edged occasion, which is kick-starting now. One, the maiden national quiz competition of the Muslim Student Society of Nigeria, at least in the recent past. Two, presentation of awards to certain personalities who have distinguished themselves. And lastly, of course, not leastly, is the year 1439 National Conference of the Muslim Student Society, ushering in another set of leaders for the society for the next 3 years. At this juncture, I should also apologize for not starting at the scheduled time. Those of us who have the registration kits with them would have discovered that we are behind the schedule. But actually that has happened because of some unforeseen issues that came up. Inshallah, we are going to start with the competition aspect. As we are supposed to be sufficiently aware by now, this event of quiz has in it a lot of segments. One of them is the quiz proper, where participants from schools across the country who emerged as winners in the respective zones are going to compete in conventional school subjects, in English language, mathematics, Islamic studies, physics, chemistry, biology, economics, and so on and so forth, inshallah.
يا أيها الناس اعبدوا ربكم الذي خلقكم يا أيها الذين آمنوا يريدون ليطفئوا نور الله بأفواههم والله متم نوره ولو كره الكافرون هو الذي أرسل رسوله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله ولو كره المشركون يا أيها الذين آمنوا هل أدلكم على تجارة تنجيكم من عذاب عليم تؤمنون بالله ورسوله وتجاهدون في سبيل الله بأموالكم وأنفسكم ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون يغفر لكم ذنوبكم ويدخلكم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار ومساكن طيبة في جنات عدن ذلك الفوز العظيم وأخرى تحبونها نصر من الله وفتح قريب وبشر المؤمنين يا أيها الذين آمنوا كونوا أنصار الله كما قال عيسى ابن مريم للحواريين من أنصاري إلى الله قال الحواريون نحن أنصار الله فآمن طائفة من بني إسرائيل وكفر الطائفة فأيدنا الذين آمنوا على عدوهم فأصبحوا ظاهرين. Thank you very much. That has been Brother Gambo Garba from Yobe. He is the current IEC organizer of the DhulQi'dah. May I invite Brother Atia Kolawole to also give us recitation from the glorious Quran. Brother Atia.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إنما النسيء زيادة في الكفر يضل به الذين كفروا يحلونه عاما ويحرمونه عاما ليواطعوا عدة ما حرم الله فيحل ما حرم الله زين لهم سوء أعمالهم والله لا يهدي القوم الكافرين يا أيها الذين آمنوا ما لكم إذا قيل لكم انفروا في سبيل الله اثاقلتم إلى الأرض أرضيتم بالحياة الدنيا من الآخرة فما متاع الحياة الدنيا في الآخرة إلا قليل إلا تنفروا يعذبكم عذابا أليما ويستبدل قوما غيركم ولا تضروه شيئا والله على كل شيء قدير إلا تنصروه فقد نصره الله إذ أخرجه الذين كفروا الثاني اثنين إذ هما في الغار إذ يقول لصاحبه لا تحزن إن الله معنا فأنزل الله سكينته عليه وأيده بجنود لم تروها وجعل كلمة الذين كفروا السفلى وكلمة الله هي العليا والله عزيز حكيم.
invite our sister Aisha from Zamfara area unit to also give us recitation from the glorious Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ووصينا الإنسان بوالديه إحسانا حملته أمه كرها ووضعته كرها وحمله وفصاله 30 شهرا حتى إذا بلغ أشده وبلغ 40 سنة قال رب أوزعني أن أشكر نعمتك التي أنعمت علي وعلى والدي وأن أعمل صالحا ترضاه وأصلح لي في ذريتي إني تبت إليك وإني من المشركين. إني تبت إليك وإني من المسلمين. أولئك الذين نتقبل عنهم أحسن ما عملوا ونتجاوز عن سيئاته في أصحاب الجنة وعد الصدق الذي كانوا يوعدون. صدق الله العظيم.
Thank you very much, Sister Mariam Abdullahi from Ekiti State. We thank you very much for your recitation, and may Allah reward all that have recited abundantly. Let me invite finally our Grand Adi, before the Secretary take over, who is a reciter, to recite briefly for us. He's one of the judges of the Musabaqa and also the quiz coordinator for MSSN-BZONE, Brother Muhammad Kabir from Zamfara area unit.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم إن زلزلة الساعة شيء عظيم. يوم ترونها تذهل كل مرضعة عما أرضعت وتضع كل ذات حمل حملها وترى الناس سكارى وما هم بسكارى ولكن عذاب الله شديد. ومن الناس من يجادل في الله بغير علم عليه أنه من تولاه فأنه يضله ويهديه إلى عذاب السعير يا أيها الناس إن كنتم في ريب من البعث فإنا خلقناكم من تراب ثم من نطفة ثم من علقة ثم من مضغة مخلقة وغير مخلقة لنبين لكم ونقر في الأرحام ما نشاء إلى أجل مسمى ثم نخرجكم طفلا ثم لتبلغوا أشدكم ومنكم من يتوفى ومنكم من يرد إلى أرذل العمر لكي لا يعلم من بعد علم شيئا وترى الجبال تحسبها جامدة وترى الأرض هامدة فإذا أنزلنا عليها الماء اهتزت وربت وأنبتت من كل زوج بهيج ذلك بأن الله هو الحق وأنه يحيي الموتى وأنه على كل شيء قدير.
May Allah reward all in abundance. We've been refreshed with the glorious Quran. The next thing to do is to invite who will welcome us. You know, some moments ago I said I welcome you. But that welcome actually was not enough, because the personality of the person that welcomed you was not supposed to be the one. So, but I had to do it because that was the beginning statement. Now, formally, let's consider that one informal. Formally, we're going to be given a befitting welcome by the befitting person to welcome us. It's no other than the National President of the Muslim Society of Nigeria, Brother Muhammad Jamil Muhammad. Brother Muhammad Jamil, as he comes to welcome us, permit me to say he's an engineer by training, a Da'wah Woke-up excellence, who is also an activist to the core. Let me end it there. Yeah, I've ended it there. So it's my singular honor and privilege to invite Brother Muhammad Jamil Muhammad to welcome all of us to this three-edged occasion.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم هذا إلى الدين. وبعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام.
My assignment is just too simple. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you. No, it's to say welcome. And I've said welcome, 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 and welcome everybody. This is my problem with people. They'll ask you to do something, and when you do that, just that thing they ask you to do, you say you have not done what they ask you to do. Then tell me what I should do. If not, the journey so far.
Tell us
Wait,
why we are here.
the secretary will tell you tomorrow morning. If you check your itinerary, there is reports, array of reports. So wait till tomorrow morning, you get it. Let me just say that this society of ours, the Muslim Society of Nigeria, is that society that any sane human being will not want to do away with. Any sane human being will not want to part ways with it. Any sane human being cannot but continue to be grateful that Allah brought some people in those years, about 65 years back, and they came together, deliberated, and resolved to form this society. Allah knows what all of us would have been now if there was no MSS. Therefore, like I have always called and I want to call again, please, let us give all our best to this society, because this society has done us nothing but good. And like Allah said, Hal jaza'ul ihsan illa al-ihsan. There is no reward, there is no recompense for goodness except good. Please, let's devote our time. Let's give all our all to this society. And this is why we do all we do with all pleasure. We do all we do with all enthusiasm. We do all we do with all the energy in our body. Not because of anything, but we are very, very optimistic. And in fact, not only that we are optimistic, we are sure that as long as our intentions are purified, whatever we do here, the ups and downs here is piling up and then building an abode for us in the hereafter in Jannah. Therefore, please, let us give it the maximum that we can. Let me singularly welcome the Amir of the Muslim Corpus Association of Nigeria, Brother Sufyan Umar, my brother from a different mother and a different father, but my brother, Amir Mkan, National Amir Mkan, you're welcome. Let me also welcome those who have invited all of us. I don't know if it will be good to welcome the National Executive Council member. They invited us to this program, so you are not welcome. For our delegates, this is national conference. As far as the Muslim Society of Nigeria is concerned, this is the highest decision-making body. Whatever is resolved here remains just like as if it is already inscribed in the constitution of this association. All that is required is just, if it's something that needs constitutional provision, is for the legal advisor and the NEC members to sit down and see under what section will we put it, but it becomes a binding law. Therefore, please, let us not take this conference with levity. Let us not treat it with kids' glove. It's important. And that is why you will see that it is by delegation. Many would have loved to be here, but it's restricted. Even while you are living, some people are saying, you are so lucky. I was not as lucky as you to be chosen to be here. Therefore, you that is lucky, or you that are lucky, please use the opportunity Allah has availed you to ensure that you do the right thing. And please, whatever message or messages are going to be put together here to us, please let us ensure that we take them back to those whom we are representing here, because it's a representation. And if you send somebody as an ambassador or as an emissary to anywhere, if he or she comes back, what will he do? The person will have to relate back the message that he carried or she carried from that place. Let us see it like that. Inshallah al-Karim, along this is the national quiz set, but it involves quiz, essay writing, debates, spelling bee, impromptu speech, passage reading in Arabic and English, essay writing, and the rest. All that is for them they are going to handle. We are also going to singularly honor some people that we shall reveal on that day that they are going to be honored as ambassadors of MSSN, because they have really done this society proud. I will not unveil who they are, so I don't begin to look at, why not this? But by the time we unveil them, you will surely be sure that they are really our ambassadors. I want to urge the participants for quiz and other events that it is a competition and it is not haram to compete. But as you do it in a brotherly and sisterly manner. Don't do it and take enmity between yourselves. It is about bringing our brothers from across the Niger and from below the Niger, up the Niger and below the Niger, to come together. This is where we'll establish a relationship that will last long. I will say, even though with my little experience in MSSN, there is no state of this nation that I will go to today that I will be stranded. There is no that state in this country. And it is not because I am a Jala traveling all around, no. It is courtesy this society. So please, let's build bridges of brotherhood and sisterhood across the Niger, so that that thing that has eluded Nigeria as a country, we will restore it back. That unity of togetherness and unity of purpose and responsibility. I want to most sincerely and wholeheartedly welcome all of us to this conference. Let's give it our all, and may Allah ease the tax for us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You know, I told you you're going to have to be fitting welcome.
Thank you. Let's also welcome you for welcoming us.
The next thing is to begin the contest. As you might have noticed in the schedule with you, we have a series of competitions before the break. We want to begin with the impromptu speech. So participants for impromptu speech, get ready. Before I invite them, let me introduce and welcome to the high table the judges for the event. Let me say before the judges begin to rise up to the table that perhaps not all the judges are going to officiate in all the activities, but I'm going to mention all of them as I have them now. I want to begin with Engineer Bashir Momo. Engineer Bashir Momo, is he around? Please come to the high table. This tall, agile, and amiably looking gentleman is a mechanical engineer by training from the University of Jos. He is the public relations officer, if I'm right, still of the B-Zone. Brother Momo is from 2 states. Do I say 2 states? He's from River State, from Edo State. Let me add one, he's from Kaduna too. That is Brother Bashir Momo. The next is Brother
Kasim Akindele. Brother Akindele, may you rise to the high table, please. Brother Kasim, by training, is a food technologist from the university that is popularly referred to as the first and the best. He's from the University of Ibadan. Brother Kasim Akindele, as I said, read food technology, and he's going to be part of the judges for this event. Brothers and sisters, you might have begun to see by now that irrespective of the area of specialization, MSS brothers are so versatile that they are multidisciplinary. They are all-rounders, and that is what we want. The next person to be called is a graduate of Polytechnic in Ibadan, Oyo State, Brother Abdul Kabir Akamu. By training, is an Arabic scholar. Brother Abdul Kabir, take your seat. Next is Ishaq Salahuddin. Ishaq Salahuddin is a doctoral student of English and Literary Studies, a graduate of University of Ilorin, and currently a PhD student of the Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. Ishaq Salahuddin, come and take your seat. Okay, I said, okay, sorry. I said University of Ilorin. He graduated from Osman Ampodi, not University of Ilorin. So please pardon me for that. Perhaps I was carried away by his Quran origin. The next is his, do I call him namesake or namesake? Brother Islahuddin Salahuddin. As we allow the judges to get ready, I would call on my colleague, Barrister Abdul Rashid Aliyu, who is the Assistant National Secretary, Studies and Scholarship, a lawyer by training, to invite the participants from the respective zones or area units.
Now, also I will give thanks to Almighty Allah, who out of my magnanimous, he has preserved our life to this particular day. Once again, on behalf of the National Executive Council, I really want to welcome us, and I want to thank the judges for volunteering to be the judges for this occasion. And the Secretary has rightly said, inshallah, we have about 3 competitions that we're supposed to have now. Quiz competition, essay writing, and impromptu talk. And inshallah, the first one we are going to start with is impromptu talk. And inshallah, I want to invite the students who will be partaking to please come outside from the A zone and from the B zone. So the students.
As we said, the essence of this competition is to serve as a training ground for us to get ready to participate in discussions without getting ready for that. It's a reality in life that discussions do erupt without one necessarily getting ready for it. Sometimes in a bus, sometimes in an office, sometimes even on a queue. Issues that need your contribution. You need to put some records straight. You need to debunk some wrong understanding and wrong perceptions, or you need to persuade and educate. As a Muslim, you shouldn't fail to seize any opportunity to make your message clear. And for this reason, our upcoming ones have to be ready to engage in discussions without necessarily getting ready or groomed for such discussions. And this is the essence of the impromptu speech. The judges are humans, but let me mention what they are going to use as criteria so that all of us could also help in the assessment. We have 10 parameters. 1, pronunciation. 2, proper introduction, observed on the topic. 3, fluency. 4, confidence, courage, and composure. 5, your what is called here vocal delivery. 6, of course, as you do this, we are also going to look at your appearance as a Muslim. 7, ability to carry audience with your persuasive and oratory power. 8, your logical presentation. 9, your conformity to the rules of the English language. And lastly, your ability to conclude, not ending abruptly. For each of these parameters, 10 marks are going to be awarded. And a candidate is going to speak for a lengthy period of 3 good minutes. For a lengthy period of how many minutes? 3 good minutes. We have a timekeeper who's going to be very religious in keeping time. So when it is a minute to a time, he will indicate to you by knocking once. When it is time, he will knock 2 times, and nobody will ask you to stop. But we are going to continue to count against you. I hope that is understood. It's from the pieces of paper that are here, written and turned upside down. The person will pick one now and collect the microphone and begin to talk about whatever it says he or she should do. The first participant from Ikiti, the sister, is breaking the silence. Yes, it's your turn.
Good day, dear listeners. The topic before me here is judiciary as the last hope for the common man. What do we really mean by judiciary? This is one of the arms of government in Nigeria, or let me say all across the world. Judiciary is the arm of government that implements the law. They act upon the law, they give punishment to those offenders, they help to enhance fundamental human rights. Judiciary as the last hope for the common man. Who is the common man? A common man is an individual that such that is not popular, that is not that popular in the society or community, is a common man. So his last hope is judiciary. Yes, I agree with that. Because when his right is abused, when his rights are abused rather, he doesn't have any other option than to go to court, or so his rights can be gained back. Yes. So when he goes to court and he tenders his problem, his abused rights, gets a lawyer who talks for him, or speaks for him rather, and from there he gets his rights back. His abused rights is regained from him. Also, judiciary has helped to add to our constitution fundamental human rights such as right to life, right to economic resources, right to private life, and so on. All those things, yes, we need our rights. They are not supposed to be abused. So I really go for that judiciary is the last hope for the common man, because truly he has no other way to go. He has to go in a legal way. We don't have to fight for our rights ourselves. Let's go for those who fight for us. This is my own view on this. Thanks very much for listening. Once again, I am Mariam Bint Abdullah from Ekiti Area Unit. Thanks.
That has been Mariam Bint Abdullah, the participant from Ekiti Area Unit, who has just made an impromptu speech on judiciary as last hope of the common man. And that takes us to the next participant. Yes.
Marriage from our society. Marriage and broken home in our society. All protocols duly observed, respected brothers and sisters in Islam. The topic here with me is marriage and broken home in our society. So initially, it is very paramount, it's very important to define the term marriage. So the word marriage means it's a legal union between a man and woman to become husband and wife. And when we talk of broken home in our society, the word broken home simply means a problem that arises in our marital or matrimonial affairs. For example, sometimes when a man is married to a woman, a man who is not religious or a man who is illiterate is married to a woman, sometimes we may have a conflict, or they may have a conflict or misunderstanding between themselves. That misunderstanding could lead to the destruction of the family. This is what we call a problem in our society. You discover that today there are many cases of marriage problem in our society. This is what we call a broken home in our society. Then what is the causes of broken home in our society? Number one is marital incompatibility. As I explained earlier, there are some circumstances whereby a man who is not religious or who is illiterate married a woman who is very religious. So in this case, a man can keep on maltreating the woman because he doesn't know her right. Neither does he know his responsibility as a husband. So this is one of the reasons why broken home is happening in our society. Secondly, lack of knowledge or lack of religion. This is also one of the reasons why we have broken our society. A man is not religious, neither is he educated, nor is ready to acquire knowledge. As the Prophet peace be upon him said, seeking for knowledge or acquisition of knowledge is made compulsory upon every brothers
and sisters. Therefore, it is compulsory to seek for knowledge. When someone refuses to seek for knowledge, he or she is in danger. He or she is in destruction. So that is why we have broken in our society. Now, before I conclude, it is important to draw a solution. What is the solution? How do we overcome this problem in our society? Number one is education. A man should be educated. He or she should know his right and know his wife's right. This is very important. Secondly, whenever there is a problem or crisis in our society, especially between two spouses, between the spouses or marital couples, we should that issue should be taken to the elders for resolution or for reconciliation. This is very important. This is the only solution to broken room in our society. Before I conclude, I would like to comment by saying it is very important to try by all means or as much as possible to imitate or emulate the lifestyle of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, for this is the better and the most prominent of as-salam.
Next.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mahmoud Jatuddin. I'm from Edo State. The topic before me is agriculture, a blessing to Nigeria. First, I would like to start by defining the term agriculture. Agriculture is a science that deals with tilling the soil or rearing of livestock, cultivation of crops, and the rearing of livestock for human consumption or for industrial use. Coming to the term agriculture, a blessing to Nigeria. Nigeria, as we all know, is a very good country for agricultural production due to its location in Africa. Nigeria has three biomes, biologically biomes. You have the tropical rainforest, the mangrove swamp, the Sahel savanna, and so on. Agriculture is a blessing to Nigeria. If you look at the coat of arms of Nigeria, most of it is covered by the green with flowers on it, depicting the agricultural prowess of Nigeria. Before the advent of oil, which our economy is now based on, agriculture used to be the mainstay of our Nigerian economy. Where before in Kano, you have the Kano Pirati. Nigeria, all those states used to export cocoa and so on, which bring revenue. Now, with the problem of oil-borne free, this insufficient funding, agriculture, with the current administration hindering on putting effort on agriculture, the food shortage in Nigeria will be drastically reduced. Then it brings opportunity. It brings job opportunities because agriculture has very many sectors like fishery, horticulture, silviculture, and so on. These are different branches of agriculture which one can key into to gain money and to provide resources for the country. Agriculture, some beneficial effects of agriculture like plants is constitute more than 70% of what we eat. Then in fishery, where we have fishes, fish provide protein for human consumption. Fish also provide oil like the cod liver oil. Then horticulture can be used for decorations and so on. Agriculture as a blessing for Nigeria, I would say agriculture is a blessing for Nigeria because it provides Nigeria with a very good aspect to make its economy based on to provide more money for the country. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All praises be to Allah, the beneficent, the most merciful. It is indeed a great honor and a privilege for me to be in front of you today to present a speech which is on state of education in Nigeria. The state of education in Nigeria, as we all know, education is what moves the world forward. Education has caused improvements, and in any society in which there's retardation of education, we find that society undeveloped. State of education in Nigeria, as I can say, is very poor due to the following reasons of mine. First, there is few amount of girls enrollment in school, especially in the northern areas. Girls are not enrolled in school, and female contribute to about 65% of the Nigeria's population. If we should look at this analysis thoroughly, if females are not being enrolled into school, then it means the state of education in Nigeria has retarded. Also, let's look at it. The students going to school are not even being taught by even professional teachers. Sorry to see. Some teachers might just go to school, then say, for instance, once in a week, and some might even miss lessons. They only come during exam times or when they know it's time for them to collect their salaries. Also, some teachers are not even qualified. You can see a teacher who has learned, let's say, English, teaching basic science. Thirdly, state of education in Nigeria, as I said, is poor because of examination malpractice. And this is caused mainly due to the teacher's fault, because they didn't teach the children, they didn't give the children qualitative education. And during exams, like external examination, WAEC, NEPO, they help the children in cheating, writing answers for them, which has reduced the state of education. Because if they pass the examination and they go to the higher levels, they can't be able to cheat in examination, they become school dropouts. State of education in Nigeria is also poor due to the fact that schools are expensive and the governments do not provide free education for the children. Some parents might want to send their children to school, but they can't send their children due to the fact that the money might be too cost for them and they are poor. After that, what reduced the state of education in Nigeria and what discouraged people from even going to school in Nigeria is due to the fact that you can see someone suffering, hustling, someone will suffer and hustle and pay money for his school fees, right from primary, secondary, tertiary, and when he finish, it becomes hard for him to get a work. If such continues, others will not even take the education serious. They prefer to just go about and do what they wish and waste their time, because the education will become a waste of time due to the fact that anything you are doing and you have no profit at the end is a wasted thing. State of education in Nigeria. If I should conclude, state of education in Nigeria is very poor, and the teachers, the government, and parents should both put hands on deck and work together in order to improve the state of education, as so as to make Nigeria a better nation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now that has been the last participant in this edition.
Alhamdulillah, we thank our students in University Allah to increase in knowledge and understanding. Why the judges? Sorry, you are from which area? Zamfara State. Okay. So why the judges, when they are doing the compilation of the results, inshallah, the next competition is essay writing. I want to invite the participants. The first person is Sister Fatima Lawal Balabi from Zamfara State. Okay, you can take your leave. Thank you very much. Fatima Lawal Balabi from Zamfara State. Muhammad Ashmi from Yobe State. Come on.
Question 1.
Fill in the blanks as written there with the appropriate answer in the following options. Question number 5. I'm not going to the stadium with you as that team play before. A, I'm seeing. B, have seen. C, had seen. D, was seeing. C is wrong. Question 3. Question number 3. The Dash engineer designed a new machine. A, brilliant Nigerian young. B, Nigerian brilliant young. C, young Nigerian brilliant. And D, brilliant young Nigerian. Option C is wrong. It's order of objectives, gentlemen. It's your turn, D. It's D's turn. Yeah. Question number 7. It's been rough so far. Dash. A, hasn't it? B, hadn't it? C, isn't it? And D, wasn't it? Option C, isn't it? And that's no. C is the correct answer.
Yes.
C, option C is the correct answer.
Aisha had only dash time to spend with family before the plane took off.
C.
A. 2 marks to the group.
Question 11.
You have 1 to 10.
Question 6.
6. I won't be able to come to the party as the day's work has tired me. Dash. A, through. B, down. C, out. And D, on. This is Nigerian English. Tired me.
Option C, out.
Option C, out. 2 marks to the group.
Question 4.
Question 4. Dash were asked to represent the school at the quiz competition. A, I and Ahmed. B, Ahmed and me. C, Ahmed and I. And D, myself and Ahmed.
C. Ahmed and I.
B, Ahmed and I is wrong. Ahmed and I is C. That's what that one is correct. But as if I had her said B.
Okay.
So can we please keep quiet?
We have questions 1 to 10 to choose from, and answers within 45 seconds. Timekeeper, answers within 45 seconds. Now, use the mic. I will begin with this group.
Question 1.
Question 1, as usual. Given a regular hexagon, calculate each interior angle of the hexagon. We have the options A, 60 degrees, B, 30 degrees, C, 120 degrees, and D, 45 degrees. What's the angle, interior angle of the hexagon? Put yourselves together. You still have time. No answer. No point. No. Out of time, my sister. The correct answer is 120 degrees. No point to group A. Group B, your question, mathematics.
Question number 3.
Question number 3. Operator. Yes? Noted. 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 Question number 3. Cancel this question, please. Please. By my power as the quiz master, I hereby cancel this question. Yes. We'll choose another question. What's the observation? Okay. Thank you. A bag contains 5 black, 4 white, and X red marbles. If the probability of picking a red marble is 2/5, find the value of X.
X is equal to 6, 3.
C, X is equal to 6. I guess correct. Atakbir. We are not encouraging our participants. Can we please shout Atakbir when they answer? Okay.
Question number 7.
Question number 7. Here it goes. What is the circumference of radius of the earth? A, r cos theta, B, 2 pi r cos theta, C, r sin theta, and D, 2 pi r sin theta. Circumference. Is it? You mentioned answer? D? No. Use the mic. Wrong. The correct answer is 2 pi r cos theta. Next.
Question 5.
Use the mic. We have dedicated the mic to you, so please use it judiciously. Question
5.
5. Okay, here it goes. By selling 20 oranges for 1 naira 35 kobo, a trader makes a profit of 8%. What is his percentage gain or loss if he sells the same 20 oranges for 1 naira 1 kobo? A, 8%, B, 10%, C, 12%, D, 14%.
Answer C.
Answer C, operator. Correct. Atakbir. Now, your next question. The second question.
Question number 9.
9. You have 9? Okay. 9. Find the variance of 2x, 2x minus 1, and 2x plus 1. Is it A, root 2 over 3, B, 2 over 3, C, 1, and D, 2? The variance. No answer, no point. The correct answer is D2. The next group. Your second question?
Question number 4.
4. Question number 4, operator. Okay, if y is equal to x all over x minus 3 plus x all over x plus 4, find y when x is equal to minus 2. The options are there. Minus 3 all over 5, 3 all over 5, minus 7 all over 5, minus 2 all over 5.
Option C, minus 7 over 5.
Option C wrong. The correct answer is minus 3 all over 5, which is option A. Next group. Substitution. 6. Give him the mic. Question number 6. A room is 12 meters long, 9 meters wide, and 8 meters high. Find the cosine of angle which a diagonal of the room makes with the floor of the room. A, 15 all over 17. B, 8 all over 17. C, 8 all over 15. And D, 12 all over 17.
Option 8, 12 all over 15.
12 all over. Did you not check?
8 all over 15.
8 all over 15. 8 all over 15 wrong. Please be looking at the screen so that you be sure of the answer you are given. No point to that very group.
Question 8.
The last question goes to group A, which is question 8. A 5.0 gram of salt was weighed by Sakina as 5.1 gram. What is the percentage error? A, 20%, B, 2%, C, 1%, and D, 0.2%. Percentage error. Is that? Use the mic. The mic is with you.
B 2%.
2%. A takbir for her. That's the end of mathematics. Economics. 10. Questions 1 to 10. Your question, economics.
Question 1.
Question 1, as usual. Question 1, operator. If the government is running deficit, this means A, the terms of trade are unfavorable. B, more projects cannot be undertaken. C, tax inflow is greater than expenditure. D, aggregate demand is greater than aggregate supply. And E, tax inflow is less than expenditure.
E, tax inflow is less than expenditure.
The option? A takbir for her? Make it easier. Just say the options. That is why A, E, B, C, D are given to you. The timekeeper, don't forget this one is 30 seconds. Okay.
Question 4.
Question number 4. The second group. Net national income is A, gross national income minus depreciation. B, gross domestic product plus net income from abroad. C, nominal national income divided by the price level. D, gross national income divided by the total population. And E, gross national product plus subsidies minus indirect taxes.
Option A.
Option A. Operator, is it correct? Wrong. The correct option is E. Now, next question.
Number 5.
Question number 5. Operator. If Mr. A earns 2,000 a year, 2,000 naira a year, while Mr. B earns 8,000, but Mr. A pays 200 naira in tax per annum, while Mr. B 400 naira such tax. 400 naira. Such tax is A, progressive, B, indirect, C, proportional, and D, regressive. D. She said D, and the correct answer is D. Attakbir for her. 2 points.
Question 3.
Question number 3. Which of the following is not a component of national income at factor cost? A, wages earned by doctors. B, rent paid by landlords. C, indirect tax. D, undistributed company profit. And E, interest on loan.
B, rent paid by landlords.
B, rent paid by landlords. Wrong. The correct answer is C. Your second question.
Number 7.
Question number 7. There it goes. Which of the following is not an asset of a commercial bank? A, cash. B, money at call. C, treasury bill. D, reserve funds. E, loans and overdrafts. Which of the following is not? A. God. I can be for me for saying B is the correct answer. No points to him. Question 2. No point to them, no point to me. But I take bill to me now. Yes? Pure monopoly describes a market where A, there are many sellers and a few buyers. B, goods are sold at different prices. C, entry is not blocked, but no one cares to enter. D, a few sellers and one buyer exists. E, none of the above.
A.
A, there are many sellers and new distance. No, none of the above is the correct answer, which is A. Next row. Monopoly.
Question number 9.
Question number 9. The total value of goods and services sold and bought in a country across its border during a given period, usually a year, is known as A, visible trade, B, invisible trade, C, balance of payments, D, balance of trade, and E, terms of trade.
Option A, visible trade.
A, visible trade. No, C that she's supposed to say is the correct answer. C is the correct answer, no point.
Question 10.
10. Question number 10. Which of the following?
Say 10.
10. I'll give you 20. 10 times 2.
That is 10. That is 10. So you just select from the number.
Okay. Display run. Can you change another number? We have question
6.
6. 6. The lowering of exchange rate between a country's currency and other currencies is known as A, the foreign exchange rate, B, deflation, C, exchange control, D, the law of comparative advantage, and E, none of the above.
A. The foreign exchange rate.
A, the foreign exchange rate ground. The correct answer is E, none of the above. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. The next one is physics. So I will have the honor of quickly to invite Madam Usman Darba to handle the physics.
Question number 2 says, two cells of 1.25 volts, 0.75 volts are connected in parallel. The effective voltage will be the options: A, 0.75 volts, B, 2.0 volts, C, 0.50 volts, D, 1.25 volts. B. No, the correct answer is 0.50 volts. C. I'll repeat. Choose your question.
Question 5.
Question 5. Please, the question is not complete. Measurement of the EMF of a cell is A, voltmeter, B, a potentiometer, C, a slide wire current bridge, D, an ammeter.
Option B, potentiometer.
No. Your answer is correct. Is it option B? Oh, yes. The answer is B, but the option is to say D. D is wrong. It's B. Excuse please.
Question 7.
Question 7, C. Question 7 says, the sensitivity of the potentiometer can be increased by A, increasing the length of the potentiometer wire. B, decreasing the length of the potentiometer wire. C, increasing the potential gradient. D, increasing primary EMF of the primary cell, of primary cells, I mean.
Option A.
Option A, correct. 2 marks for them. D, choose your question.
Number 3.
Question number 3 says, a potentiometer measures the potential difference more accurately than a voltmeter or a voltmeter, I mean, because A, it does not draw current from external circuits. B, it has a wire of high resistance. C, it has a wire of low resistance. D, it draws a heavy current from external circuits.
The answer is option A.
Correct. 2 marks for them. Then your turn again. Choose your question.
Question 9.
Question 9. A current of 2 ampere passes through a conductor produces 80 T.
80 Tesla.
Okay, 80 Tesla of heat in 10 seconds. The resistance of the conductor is A. 20.
Point of observation. Is it Joule? Because it is heat, I think it is energy.
2%. Yes.
Maybe
It's supposed to be G, not T.
It's energy.
Juice.
Yes, maybe Tesla. It's energy.
It's juice.
So you did as Joule. A current of 2 ampere passes through a conductor produces 80 joule of heat in 10 seconds. The resistance of the conductor is A. 20 ohm, B. 2 ohm, C. 0.5 ohm, D. 4 ohm.
The answer is B. 2 ohms.
Alright, 2 point.
Question 10.
Let's choose the question C. Question 10. Question 10 says, non-luminous objects can be seen because they A. reflect light, B. are near, C. are polished, D. emit light.
Option A.
Correct. B, choose your question.
Question 6.
Question 6. Question 6 says, in potentiometer experiments for measuring internal resistance of a cell, the balance point has been obtained on force wire. The balance point can be shift to shift wire by A. Increasing the current due to auxiliary battery. B. Increasing the current due to auxiliary battery. C. Putting a suitable resistance in a series up to the cell. For measuring internal resistance of a cell, the balance point has been obtained on pulse wire. The balance point can be shifted to shift wire by A. Decreasing the current due to auxiliary battery. B. Increasing the current due to auxiliary battery. C. Putting a suitable resistance in series to the cell. D. Putting a shunt resistor in parallel to the cell.
Question again.
Option or question?
Question.
The question, in potentiometer experiment for measuring internal resistance of a cell, the balance point has been obtained on pulse wire.
Option.
Option
Option A.
correct. Question 8. You have the following electrical appliances: 1 kilowatt, 250 electrical heater, 1 kilowatt, 250 electrical kettle, 1 kilowatt, 250 electrical bulb. Which of these have highest resistance? A. Heater, B. Kettle, C. Bulb, D. All have equal resistance.
C. Bulb.
C. Bulb. Correct answer is D. All have equal resistance. Look at.
That is the end of physics.
We are through with this.
Inshallah, we now move to the chemistry. Inshallah, I will call on our cousin Akindele to anchor the chemistry session.
Okay, wait. Sorry. Questions that involve calculation, 30 seconds. Those without calculations, 15 seconds.
Just follow.
Yes.
Who's your question?
Question 3.
How many seconds?
Which of the following hydrocarbons can undergo substitution and addition reaction? A. C2H4, B. C3H8, C. C4H10, D. C6H6.
C. Option C is wrong.
That's good.
Question 2.
A cement factory is usually sited where dash is found in commercial quantity.
Option B.
Correct.
5.
What is that? The lay people like me can understand.
Okay. That answer is calcium carbonate. Or
Question 5. Which of the following methods is used in separating a mixture of ethanol and water from palm wine? A. Crystallization, B. Decantation, C. Fractional distillation, and D. Precipitation.
Option C. Fractional distillation.
that's right.
Question 7.
Question 7. What is the maximum number of electrons in 2p2 subshell?
In 2pz
2pz subshell, sorry.
shell.
Option A. 2.
That's right.
Question 8.
The following are characteristics of enzymes except that they are dash. A. Inorganic compounds, B. Organic compounds,
C soluble in water, and then D temperature sensitive.
Option A.
That's correct. The next group.
Question number 6.
A solution which resists changes in pH. When a small amount of an acid or a base is added to it, is known as
C. Professor.
That's correct. That you choose number 6, right? So it's right, definitely. Then the next group.
Question 9.
Fluoride ions are sometimes added in the treatment of town water supply to A. Improve coagulation, B. Kill germs and bacteria, C. Prevent tooth decay, D. Make the water tasteful.
The answer is option C, prevent tooth decay.
That's wrong. Right. Okay. She's right. Is that all?
Yes. Now, okay. Islamic study. Madam Bikabir, inshallah, we will do that.
Question 1.
The following are categories of hadith, except A. Hassan, B. Sahih, C. Muwafaq, D. Da'if.
The answer is C, Muwafaq.
It's alright. Next.
Question number 3.
The following are the conditions for nikah, marriage, except option A, Sadat, B, witnesses, C, wali, D, imam.
Option D, Imam.
Correct. Group C.
Number 5.
Number 5. Surah to Makkiyah means option A, Surah revealed at Mecca. Option B, Surah revealed at Medina. Option C, Surah revealed before Hijrah. Option D, Surah revealed after Hijrah.
Option A.
Yes, you are right.
Wrong. Wait.
Let's see. Surah to Makkiyah.
Yes, option is correct.
It's not correct.
Surah to Makkiyah.
Yes.
Revealed at Makkah.
It's not correct. Before Hijrah. Before Hijrah is correct answer. Before Hijrah is correct answer. Before Hijrah is correct answer.
This issue that comes A is correct.
A is wrong.
The answer is wrong.
No.
Can I comment?
Yes, sir.
I think the issue is not the place, it's time.
Yes, no.
It's time. Otherwise, there will be Surah Hudaybiyah, there will be Surah Khaybariya, and many others. Many verses.
Yes.
But the point, the yardstick there is it before or after Hijrah?
Yes.
Option A, Makkah. Option B, Medina. Option C, Sham. Option D, Bawa'i.
Option D.
Correct.
Excuse me. Observation. He has not answered it. The correct one is Abwa, not Bawa. Abwa, not Bawa. One Abwa is a Korea very close to Medina. That's not option then, that's not answered it.
So let's pick another question.
Question 4.
Question 4. At what house did the Prophet ﷺ arrive during Hijrah to Medina? Option A, Darul Arqam. Option B, Darul Abi Ayyub al-Ansar. Abu Ayyub al-Ansar. So option C, Daru Abu Bakr. Option D, Daru Ulayfa.
Option B, Darul Abu Ayyub al-Ansari.
Correct. Over to you again.
Question 9.
Question 9. So listen. Quran is to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as Zabura is to option A, Isa, option B, Musa, option C, Dawood, option D, Ibrahim.
Option C, Dawood.
Correct. Next question.
Question number 10.
Is that is answered there now? Is that Dawood correct? He's not talking about that.
Zabura.
They said that I should be not talking like that.
Question 10. Which among the following options describe Hadith al-Qudsi? Option A, what is said by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. B, what is said by the angel. Option C, what is said by the Sahaba. Option D, what is said by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Option D.
Correct.
The answer is correct. The answer is not correct. It's correct, okay?
The answer is not correct.
On which order was the Quran compiled completely in written form? Well, option A, Abu Bakr Siddiq. Option B, Uthman bin Affan. Option C, Umar bin Khattab. Option D, Ali bin Abi Talib.
Option B, Usman bin Affan.
Correct. So, group A, over to you.
Question 6.
Another observation.
D, Abu Bakr.
You are correct. So this is the end of
Inshallah, we still have some subject to cover. Since majority of us are here travelers, probably I want to suggest that we should run out the subject so that we adjourn for Salat, then we'll come back for the other competition, inshallah. So the next one now is to take the Arabic. So I will hand over to Malam Salahuddin, inshallah.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. نعم أيها المشاركون المستمعون الكرام، نحن الآن في دورة اللغة العربية إن شاء الله تعالى، وأمامنا أيها المشاركون 10 أسئلة تجابون عنها إن شاء الله تعالى. وأبدأ بما بدأ به الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم وهو الأيمان. إذا الطائفة الأولى، خذوا من السؤال الأول إلى السؤال العاشر.
السؤال الأول.
السؤال الأول. نعم. ترجم الجملة العربية الآتية إلى الإنجليزية. ترجم الجملة العربية الآتية إلى الإنجليزية. الصورة جميلة. نعم.
Beautiful surah.
Time paper, 30 seconds. الصورة جميلة.
this surah? As-suratu jamilatu.
This picture is beautiful.
It's because of the larger of your pronunciation. The sword ought to have sounded well, so that you will hear that you pronounce sword. Yeah, that's what it thought. Yes.
How did the other person know that I pronounced كثيرة متعددة منها حيث لا تتعرب حيث دائما تبقى مرفوعة في جميع آلات الإعراب وكذلك أين وكذلك متى من على وما أشبه ذلك.
السؤال الثاني.
وهي كلمة عندنا في اللغة العربية الحرف كلمة. نعم.
السؤال الثالث.
حتى في مراتهم هي كلمة. حتى هي فيما فيها كلمة. لأنك استمي. أقسام الكلام أليس كذلك؟ اسمه وفعل وحرف. ألم تدرس في حالتهم؟ ومن أين يأتي الكلام؟ أليس من الكلمة؟ أليس كذلك؟ حتى في مرحلتهم تقول الكلام يتكون من كلمات والحروف تعد من الكلمات التي تتكون منها الكلام. أليس كذلك؟ نعم. الثالث هات لي مثالين لجمع التكسير في حالة الرفع. هات لي مثالين لجمع التكسير في حالة الرفع. جمع التكسير إذا كان مرفوعا هات لي مثالين. أقلام فصول. طيب درجتان. انتهى.
Alhamdulillah. It's not easy, Abi. Allah make it easy. Jazakallah khairan to the stars and the students. So inshallah, we have 3 subjects to go. Inshallah, the 2 subjects will be handled by Abu Abdulaziz Ladejo, who happen to be the assessment of the national. Inshallah, we handle government and ICT. While the biology, the last topic is going to be handled by the national Amir, inshallah.
Question 1.
How many seconds? 30. That is too much of government.
Desire your time. Desire your own time. It's decided by the Quizmaster. Desire your time.
15 seconds. It means government. Your own science.
Not your own. Don't say your own.
You are supposed to mix up.
No problem. That's the decision.
Okay, because of you. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Thank you, Pa. Thank you. Question 1. I'll not do it for you. Don't worry. Do it myself. Time starts now.
A.
Final answer? A. Let's go. 2 marks.
Yes, now. Yes, move on now.
Be relaxed, don't worry. I know you guess, I think you guess right, thank God. Your question?
Question number 2.
Question number 2. Hold on. It time starts now.
Authority of the head of state and government.
Final answer. 2 marks. Number
5.
Number 5. Time starts now.
B.
2 marks.
Question 3.
Question 3. The time starts now.
D.
B is wrong. Ah, 0 mark.
Question 5.
Question 5.
Okay. 7. 7.
7. Time starts now. Clifford Culture is correct. 2 marks.
Question 8.
Question number 8. Answer was 8. The time starts now. D for dog. Is that your final answer? She's not answering. 0 mark. No, you don't do your corner. Don't kill yourself. I'll be judging for you. Question.
Question number 1.
Taking. 1 was taken first.
Question number 6.
6 has been. Okay, let's see. 6 has been taken. Okay. Question 6 is available. Time starts now.
Option A.
A for Ali. 2 marks.
Question 10.
Question number 10. Time starts now.
E. State government.
That's 2 good marks.
No.
What?
No.
Which master has the final say?
Hold on. Go back.
Yes, correct. A correct. A correct.
I disagree with this answer. I disagree with this answer. I said I disagree with this answer. State government creates this local government. Not
Let that petitioner is talking.
It's state government that creates it, not state assembly. I disagree with the answer on the screen. Walaikum salam, sir.
State assembly creates, not state government. It's the state out of assembly. Because you are amending the constitution, it's the state out of assembly.
No, sir.
Salam alaikum.
Walaikum salam, sir.
When Fasola
Tinubu,
it was
yes.
the Lagos State House of Assembly that created. But the court said the creation was inchoate because the National Assembly did not do its own part. So it was not the State Assembly can initiate the bill, but the power to create resides in the State House of Assembly.
State government can initiate. State government can initiate.
But it will be inchoate. It will be inchoate. So because it has to be started in the constitution, and that is the only assignment for the National Assembly.
Yes, sir.
The constitution, the Nigerian constitution, there are three lists. There's what we call the exclusive list, there's the residual list, and there's the concurrent list. The exclusive list are legislative matters vested in National Assembly. The concurrent list.
Please go to your point, sir.
Yes, the point is that it is the state house of assembly. The creation of local government is one of what is under the residual list, which is within the competence of the state house of assembly. The state government, if you say the state government is ambiguous, what do you mean by state government? The state government is divided into the executive, judiciary, and the legislature. So the proper body in state government that has this power is the state house of assembly. So that's the body that's constitutionally created with power.
Yes, sir.
So it is a
observation. Sorry, sir. Yes, sir.
I differ in this opinion.
Yes, sir.
Because he has rightly said that in the constitutional law,
yes, sir,
you have concurrent, and the doctrine of conquering the fields says that where a national have already given a law, the state have no right to legislate on the same. So it is the National Assembly and not the State Assembly. All the local governments are entrenched in the Constitution. So they don't have the power. They can only listen.
Issues of this nature are always problematic even in our classes. Let me first introduce myself as a PhD student in political science. And this is one issue that we will not leave here today if we go into. As far as I am concerned, as an individual, if I write an exam on this, the power to create is vested in the state government, not in the state assembly, because state assembly is to receive the bill from the state executive. So it's an issue that concerns both the executive arm and legislative arm of the state. So we go to state government, not state assembly. Then when the assembly now says, okay, this is it, after telling everything we have finished, the National Assembly now ratifies so that it goes into the constitution of the country. We can go and finish our argument after that, but for this topic, give the students the 0 mark. Is that the final question? Let's go to ICT. Question 1. I like the answer 1. How many seconds? How many seconds? Yeah, 15. 15 seconds. This is ICT now. Everybody knows ICT. Even if you are in the C3. Let's go. 2 points. Yes, 2 points.
Question number 2.
Time starts now.
Option C, marketing management.
2 marks.
Number 4.
Time starts now.
B.
She said B. 2 full marks.
Question 3.
Question 3. Time starts now.
Option A.
Set A. 2 full marks.
Question 5.
Question 5.
Option C.
Let's see. 2 full marks.
Question 7.
Question 7.
ICT compliant.
Time starts now.
A.
Say that again.
Option A.
Option A. 2 full marks.
Question.
Yeah.
Question 8.
No. Yes, it's available.
So, pick another number.
Question 6.
That's us now.
Option B.
Option B. 2 full marks. The last question.
Question 9.
Question 9. Time starts now.
A. True.
Zero mark. With that,
Inshallah. Alhamdulillah, with that we come to the end of quiz competition. I want to thank the judges. Okay, sorry. We have biology.
Who is doing that?
Cousin.
Not national American.
No, not that. One national delegate.
Honorable Barrister Tahir Umar Tahir. Barrister Tahir is an MSS property, one-time Amir of Kaduna State Area Unit, and has been an active member all his life. The Kaduna State Area Unit. So Barrister Tahir Umar Tahir is here with us. Sir, you're welcome.
So inshallah, the biology.
Yeah.
So, question number.
Question 1.
Biology, 15 seconds.
So 15 seconds.
Question number 1, right?
Morphology.
2 marks.
Question 2.
Question 2.
Option B, pyruvic acid.
Correct.
Next.
Number 3. Because Yusuf and Abib, Abela, inshallah, Muhammad, Sayan Abib, Amari, Yakum, and Abisoma Bun Muhammad. So I want to pass the microphone to the judges.
Is that contest number 1? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Salatu wassalamu ala ashrafil mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man tabi'ahum bi ihsan ila yawm الدين amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear sisters in Islam, we are welcome to yet another session in the ongoing maiden quiz organized by the National Headquarters of the Muslim Student Society of Nigeria. What we are about to witness are a series of contests in debate by our promising brothers and sisters. As we've heard already, 2 sets of participants have already manned their respective seats. These are Sokoto Area Unit representing the A zone and Lagos Area Unit representing the B zone. They are going to, in the next
intellectually on a topic that says oil, a curse or blessing to Nigeria. Oil, a curse or blessing to Nigeria. I don't know whether it is a curse or blessing. Until they come, we are going to know. But before they are invited to leaders to let the cat out of the bag, let me introduce the panel of judges that are going to be the umpires as far as this event is concerned. By my immediate right is Brother Hayam Muhammad Badegi, who is the Amir of MSS Nigeria Unit, a graduate of Department of English and Literary Studies, ABU Zaria. By my left is Brother Engineer Bashir Momo, a graduate of Mechanical Engineering Department, University of Jos. And by the extreme left there is a doctor in the next few weeks or months, Brother Ishaq Salahuddin. And myself, I'm Awal Yunus. Inshallah, the participants have already been named. What I will do next is to mention some of the yardsticks we are going to consider in the assessment. We're not saying these are the most maybe accurate standard, but these are the ones we are going to use in assessing them. We have altogether up to 10 different parameters. When one, we have looked at introduction and organization of the whole presentation. We have looked at fluency. We have looked at confidence and courage and composure of the participant as he or she makes the delivery. Then the, as written here, vocal delivery. Perhaps the persuasive power is what is meant here. We have appearance, then ability to carry audience, then the strength and power of argument, then the number of points and their relevance, then conformity or otherwise to the rules of the English language, and finally, ability to submit within time, to conclude within the time, so that it will not just be like a blackout. That is it. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good day, Chairman of this great occasion, our empathetic of accreditators, highly respected guest elders, also my respected counterparts, distinguished brothers and sisters in Islam. Good day, assalamu alaikum, and good day to you all. Standing before you all on this technical panel, I'm by name Zayan Muhammad Aoud from Sokoto State, the seat of the caliphate, representing the indomitable Zone D, Zone A. Standing before you to support the proposition that says, oil, our cause, or our blessing to Nigeria. Wow, interesting topic. Before I dive fully into my subject of discussion, I find it more reasonable to unveil the meaning of three concepts as captured in the topic, which are oil, blessing, and curse. According to International Dictionary of Management, oil is defined as a thick liquid that is found in rock underground, while as blessing refers to something that is good or useful. On the other hand, refers to something that causes harm or evil. Now, having defined the key concept in the preposition, in order to obtain and lay justice to the above topic, here are my undeniable point back of my argument. One, oil has led to the destruction of agricultural sector in Nigeria. Two, oil has led to the destruction of manufacturing sector in Nigeria. Three, oil has led to the destabilization of some part of the country in Nigeria, and at the same time, great room for military. Four, oil has led to the destruction of some part of the country as well. Five, oil has led to the encouragement of the deadly disease that Nigerians are facing today, which is corruption. Six, oil has led to the positioning of Nigeria as a prey to the world superpowers. Just to mention a few among the cause of the so-called crude oil. Now my point in details. Brothers and sisters in Islam, you all will agree with me that before this discovery of crude oil, Nigeria ranked first in Africa in terms of granite production, cotton production, rubber, and among others. Now, besides, if I ask my co-debaters a question, where is the data of Kano, the famous granite pyramid? In fact, where are the Taza industry of Kano and Kaduna? Are they still in existence today? Brothers and sisters in Islam, let us be sincere. Even if they are still in existence, are they functioning properly? Of course, the answer is no. So tell me, is this a plus or a minus to your own country? In addition, it has led to the destruction of manufacturing company in Nigeria. Brothers and sisters in Islam, you will not agree with me as well that before the discovery of crude oil, Nigeria has a number of manufacturing industries. The DhulQi'dah industry, for instance, and others, serve as a source of income generation, that is source of revenue generation to the government, and at the same time as a means of employment to hundreds and thousands of students. But what happened at the immediate discovery of crude oil? Of course, they all collapsed, and this led to the deployment of hundreds and thousands of Nigerians left and abandoned on the streets without nothing to do. And yet, my co-debaters are here to convince us that yes, it's a blessing and not a curse to Nigeria. While as they have forgotten that among those being deployed, there are still our Islamic brothers and sisters among them. Don't you have pity on them and their family? Don't you have conscience? Don't you have sympathy on them? In addition, it has also led to the destabilization of some part of the country. Brothers and sisters in Islam, this is a well-known fact that I know, my co-debaters know, the judges know, and everyone here knows as well, that the emergent discovery of crude oil has led to marginalization in some part of the country. Let's take Delta State, for instance, as a case to study. Their water has been contaminated, their land has been polluted, they cannot farm, making life difficult for the inhabitants. They cannot even engage in farming, in fishing activities, which is their main occupation. The rich are getting more richer every day, while the poor are getting more poorer. And yet, my co-debaters, my counterparts are here to convince us, to let us believe that yes, it's a blessing and not a curse to this country. Brothers and sisters in Islam, is this a democratic justification? Answer me, is this a democratic justification? Wow! Brothers and sisters in Islam, you will all agree with me that in Nigeria, productivity is considered as the sustainability of our economy, whereby whatever is produced can be used and patronized by the citizens of this country. But instead, we depend on the production of one single entity, which is crude oil, and which also has strengthened and encouraged this hydra-heated monster and a canker called corruption. And yet, my co-debaters are here to tell us that it's a blessing and not a curse to Nigeria. Just imagine. While as those involved in the issue are not being punished, because you and I know that it is only in Nigeria that we have same law but different application based on who you are. True of course, my audience. True of course, my audience. Of course, the answer is true. So I hope with the intent above analysis in my preamble, you all will agree with me that crude oil is a curse but not a blessing to this country. Thank you very much.
It's not over yet. Let's hear the other side of the coin. I can see the leading speaker from Lagos itching to come and tell us. So, BZONE.
Is oil rich a blessing to Nigeria? I don't think it is. Of course, it is not. Oil in Nigeria is just like King Midas. When King Midas was alive, he wanted everything he touched to turn to gold. Although everything he touched turned to gold, but he was starved to death. This was because whenever he touched food or drink, it turned to gold. Did oil make us rich in Nigeria? No, but to the contrary. Good day, Mr. Chairman, Apollo Timekeeper, panel of judges, co-debaters, and my esteemed audience. To start it blessed, then why do we still buy a petrol at liter at the rate of 150 naira? It is not. That's right. With this bonus point of mind, I think I'll be able to deliver to my attentive audience that I is a cost rather than a blessing to Nigeria at large. That's what it is.
That has been the submission of who might have noticed some mishaps. Rather than debating against each other, they are debating on the same side of the coin. It was as a result of information gap. But there's no problem. We're not here to establish whether it is a cause of blessing, but we're here to see the persuasive ability of our brothers and sisters. So we're going to assess them as such. Second speaker from Sokoto representing A-Zone. Have you submitted? Do you still have something to say? Okay, it's your turn to do it.
Bismillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Standing on the already established protocol, I am Abdussamad bin Muhammad Bayem, representing the reputable Zone A, comprising of 19 Northern State and Abuja. Ladies and gentlemen, I am standing on this podium in order to throw open some light, break the ice, see eye to eye, call a spade, be the backbone, take the initiative, and support my next speaker on the house which asserts that oil has been a cause of blessing in Nigeria. Mr. Chairman, sir, in affiliation to the definition, concretization, and summarization given above by my lead speaker, I would like to further construct, deconstruct, and reconstruct with my following parts. Mr. Chairman, sir, first and foremost, insecurity. From 1970s to this point in time, Nigeria has recorded over 200 million killings, higher injuries, and loss in property. In short, in the current economy in Nigeria, there is insecurity in politics, corruption in economy, and contamination in environment. Then, how can our oil cannot subdue this concourse? Mr. Chairman, sir, according to Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, he argued, and I quote, that political independence is totally inadequate if not accompanied with one, stability and economic security. And all these factors are absent in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, what can we say about children that are being orphaned, women that are being killed, arms that are being emptied, beaches that are being fought? In fact, what can we say about livebearers that are being killed day and night due to the pollution of oil spillage and action of Niger Delta Avengers? Certainly, this is a cause. Then how can one override this argument saying that oil is a benefit to Nigeria? Furthermore, diversity. Nigeria is a country where cultural diversity is highly prominent. There is over 250 ethnic groups in Nigeria, over 500 spoken languages, and 20 religious affiliations. Then how can a mono economy serve the nation? Ladies and gentlemen, if we subject the issue of crisis and economic decline into critical analysis, we can be equally alarmed that it is engineered and architected by the mono-dependence over dependence on crude oil. Then also, we have to revive other sectors like agriculture, the use of forests and forestries, and the use of sand and mineral resources. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, the issue of oil scarcity. Can you imagine a person that is owning, a commercial farmer that is owning 1,000 hectares of land to be complaining of hunger? This is Nigeria. We are having crude oil, the so-called country that is producing crude oil cannot supply its citizens with minimum crude oil, with minimum oil that they can use in their day-to-day activities. Thank you.
It's time to invite the second speaker from Lagos. I'm sure the gentleman has a lot to say.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Still on the existing protocol. Good day, Mr. Chairman, the panel of judges, accolades, timekeepers, my co-debater, and my attentive audience. My name is Abiola Abi from DhulQi'dah, Oyo State, and I'm here before you today to oppose the motion which says oil is a blessing to Nigeria. First and foremost, I would like to shed light on the keywords of the topic. Oil can be referred to as a natural resources that is blessed by God to Nigerians. So now, let's quickly get to the business. Do you really think oil is a blessing to Nigeria? No. My factors to prove that oil is actually a cost to Nigeria goes thus. Firstly, when oil was discovered in Nigeria, we all know that this time, Nigeria depends solely on exportation of agricultural products for revenue generation. But since oil has been discovered, all other sources of revenue generation have been neglected, and the focus basically on petroleum. And my attentive audience, this is the main reason why we suffer a setback in Nigeria's economy. And unless the oil domination on our economy was reduced, problems like this will not cease in Nigeria. And also, I would like to talk about insecurity. We all know what to pass through when the issue of the subsidy and all sorts was outside. People cannot go outside to do what they feel to do. You know, properties were destroyed, people were killed, and a lot of crimes were committed just because of this single oil. I was just wondering within myself that something they call a blessing shouldn't be the thing that will be bringing about poverty reduction and loss of life. But it's such a pity that Nigeria doesn't utilize the natural resources that were blessed by them very well. So as a result of that, oil serves as a cost to us. I think with this viewpoint of mine, I'm able to convince you that oil is a cost to Nigeria. Thank you.
It's still not over. It's time to go to rebuttal. At this session, the first speakers are going to appear again to tell us the final stand of their side. Are you still on your feet?
I don't think that the subject matter for the day called for much argument because my co-debaters here were already contradicted. But let me use this opportunity to ask this question. Brothers and sisters in Islam, did you know that there are some countries in the world that doesn't have crude oil, but yet they are developing more than us? Did you know that we can develop more than the way we are if we should keep aside the so-called crude oil? Thank you very much.
Okay, the first speaker from Sokoto of the DhulQi'dah has finally made his submission. It's time to call on the first speaker from Lagos representing the DhulQi'dah to hear the final thing. You are free to even change your mind.
Let her finish. Let her finish. She has the floor.
Nigeria athletic audits. If we really believe that oil is a blessing to Nigeria, then why are we still buying oil? I mean, the fact as the petrol at that expensive rate of 145 naira when we have the national resources within us. I still stand by saying that oil is really a curse to Nigeria and not a blessing at large. Thanks for listening.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I feel that the procedures for the debate has not been properly communicated to delegates. Although they are prepared on the lines they choose to, I didn't doubt their ferocity, I didn't doubt their advocacy on the subject. But what I doubt is what someone else raised, that if they were told to talk on the opposing side, I don't think they will be as precious as this. But I don't think we should subject the children to that mental torture. You understand me? But I want to stand by my chairman that said that we should look into their performance based on what was put on ground. So submit.
Support it.
Well, in addendum to what he has said, one of the proposals brought was that because of want of time, because here is a program that has indeed many things, all the participants should be assessed on one topic. It's part of the proposals brought, in which case there are 4 groups and all are going to speak on the same topic. But to make it, to have variety, some more topics are added. Recall the essence is not the competition aspect of it, but is the brotherhood, the encouragement, another positive, more positive aspect. The competition is also positive, but there are more positive ones. And this drive and the urge to win should not be pursued rigorously at the expense of those that are more important. Thank you very much for your understanding. We are going to assess them based on their performances. Thank you. Brothers and sisters, we can go back to our seats.
Now we move to the second part. I want to invite Amaram Abdullah, Anatia Kolawali, Obizon, Absot Umar Farouk, Umera Muhammad Lobe for BZONE.
Okay, which one are we starting?
4.
4. Who are 4? Okay.
Yes.
BZONE is 4. BZONE is 4. Yes.
The participants are 4. You are against. It's very clear now. No. Those 4. State police. So it's my pleasure to call on representatives of the BZONE who are in support of the motion that says state police is the best solution to Nigeria's security challenges. The first speaker from the supporting side, it's your time to convince us that we should go for state policing.
Just imagine, my counterpart come out here and oppose me that state police is not the best solution for security challenges in Nigeria, which I oppose them, which I will also oppose them. In many countries that practices state policing, community policing comes in handy. And the truth is that community policing is seamless with state policing and not neutral policing as practiced in Nigeria. Good day, Mr. Chairman, Honorable Timekeeper, panel of judges, my co-debaters, and my ever-attentive audience. The physical figure standing in front of you is that of Abdullah Mariam Oladoni, representing BZONE from Ekiti State. I'm standing on this platform to support the motion which states state police, the best solution to Nigeria's security challenges. My reasons goes thus. First and foremost, developing Nigeria in terms of security. If state police is formed, the level of security in Nigeria will be enhanced and ensured, as the main focus of the police will be on every state altogether in Nigeria. And we all know that the first primary responsibility of every government in the whole world is to ensure and enhance protection of life and properties of their citizens in the country. Also, easy gathering and sourcing of information. Citizens will be able to find it easier to gather information and provide it to the nearest security section, which I propose to be the state police section. Furthermore, the hideouts of our perpetrators will be highly apprehended. There are so many challenges in Nigeria for the past 10 years, ranging from casterosling, Boko Haram, militancy in Niger Delta, armed banditry, and strengthening immunity of the nation. Esteemed audience,
speaker representing the supporting side has met her own submission. It's time to balance the equation. The first speaker representing the A-zone. Do we just close the session that you have submitted? We still have something to say. Okay, it's your time to do that.
It is of great importance that before we give our full support or go against a certain issue, we compare its merits vis-a-vis its demerits. After proper head searching and analyzing, my colleague and I are strongly against the given motion, which says state police, the best solution to Nigeria's security challenges, and we shall evidently persuade you with facts and logic. All protocols are duly observed. A very good day to you all. I'm by name Nana Hassan Bintu Omar Farouk, first speaker from the negative team, a representative of the Northern Nigeria A-Zone from Plateau State. Mr. Speaker, ladies and gentlemen, to argue negatively on the given motion, we, the opposing team, have the total of 6 points to back up our argument, which are cost of establishment, federal police will be rendered irrelevant, operation of non-indigenous citizens, diversion of public funds, and finally, pros and cons of running a state police. Mr. Speaker, before I move further, I would like to make the topic more comprehensible by conceptually justifying the meanings of the keywords, which are state police, security challenges. According to dictionary.com, state police is a legal force giving the authority to enforce law and maintain order at the state level, while security challenge is the act of being threatened physically, emotionally, and economically, financially. Mr. Speaker, one can be eloquently prosperous because talking is cheap, but the reverse is the case in action. If such people are called upon to actualize what they are clamoring for, they will remain mute or will be nowhere to be found. Mr. Speaker, ladies and gentlemen, if my humble and learned opponents still think that introducing the state policy system is as easy as assumed, then they should champion the cost of its establishment. Now my point in articulation. Firstly, Mr. Speaker, cost of establishment. Sincerely speaking, what we're talking about is not something that we could say be and it becomes. It is something that requires a lot of investment, economical investment, intellectual investment, and above all, financial investment. Mr. Speaker, something that needs to be budgeted for, something that will engulf billions of naira. Mr. Speaker, ladies and gentlemen, looking at the current economical realities in Nigeria today, I don't think it's right for us to introduce the state policy system because we are not even sure it's going to yield a positive result. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, the federal police will be rendered irrelevant. I've said it earlier. Before we throw our full support behind anything, we need to reason well and think about the possible solutions. Think about it, Mr. Speaker, ladies and gentlemen. What about a situation where each and every state is able to provide the required adequate security? Now the question that will be left unanswered is, what will be the fate of those federal police? I know, some stereotype thinking individuals might jump into the conclusions that they should be scrapped. Oh, to me, this is the highest order of myopic thought. Mr. Speaker, how did you even see a country without a police force at the federal level? Most aching is, if we decide to operate both the federal and state police, then definitely one must hide under the shadow of order. And I guess I said it and I mean it. The federal police will be the ghost workers because they will be paid for services which they offer, not corruption. Finally, Mr. Speaker, operation of non-indigenous people. It's a term that we learn to do things with reference to our yesterday, a look at our today, and a deep search into our tomorrow. Mr. Speaker, Nigeria is a country of diverse cultural, socio-cultural diversities. Instead of utilizing our diversities to achieve more greatness, then we will have Mr. Diversity doing more harm to us than good. Sincerely speaking, Mr. Speaker, what I fear for Nigeria is the scenario of the US during its early stage of state police establishment. At the earliest 20th century, the tax rangers and the police and the New York police, instead of discharging their duties, they end up oppressing the black citizens. This is because we've already imbibed the attitude of sentiment and ethnicity deep into our blood, hope, and soul. Today, our national unity isn't reasons of concern to us. With this, I wonder and ponder if my humble and learned opponent have the interest of the common man at heart. With this don't-cracking tearjerker, soul-making performance, and heart-activating point of mine, I urge you, Mr. Speak, Mr. Chairman, sir, ladies and gentlemen, to side with the negative thing. Thank you.
It isn't over yet. It isn't over yet. It has just begun. It has just begun. I can see the second speaker from the supporting side itching to come and clear the air. Mr. Second Speaker, do you have something for us? It's time to.
Ladies and gentlemen, representatives, standing on existing protocol, I'm Paula Alias here, representing the B-Zone from Lagos State area. I want us to go into the definition and details of state police, but I pose this question down to my opponents. Should the cost of creating state police be looked over the protection of life and security of the nation? No, it's a perfect question. Then let's consider my point. First of all, reduction in crime of society. When we look at reduction in crime of society as a major function of the state police, we see that the cost of producing them and the reduction in crime of society is a major benefit rather than considering the cost of producing them. When we look at reduction in crime rate, the information gathered by the individuals is easily passed to the state police troop, and this information are passed on to the federal troops. Therefore, stating that the federal troops are not needed not to be scrapped when the police troop is created. The two will work together. When we looked at the federal troop and the state troop, the two of them will work hand in hand in order to see that the security of the nation is not put in danger. Secondly, there will be increased working relationship between the individuals and the police. When I mean working relationship, and in cordial relationship between them, the individuals will not be afraid to give information down to the police due to, they'll be like, the armed robber, they'll come and kill him out. But when there is working relationship between them, the individuals will be able to pass information to the state police, right from the hideout of perpetrators to the terrain in which perpetrators move by. Therefore, increasing the security system of the nation. In conclusion, when we look at the state police troop and the intelligence unit of the nation, we will see that state police troop, they improve the intelligence unit of the nation. How and why? When the state police troop gets information from the individual, this goes down into the intelligence unit of the nation, thereby increasing the security of the nation. Other information concerning other nations will also be passed into them, including the bicordial relationship between the two nations. This few potency points of mine, I'm able to feed us, but not to brainwash us, that the state police is the best solution to Nigerian security challenges. Thank you.
Let's be encouraging them. The second speaker from the supporting side has made his own submission. It's time to call on the second speaker from the opposing side to come and tell us her own side of the coin. The second speaker.
Assalamu alaikum. Please permit me to bring my opinions back on track. Information. You are all making this mistake. But I want to ask you, who among you is not afraid of police because of their lies and corruption? We cannot take information to them. Do you know why in the arrangement of your head, your brain is set before your mouth? This is because you're supposed to think before you say. Indeed, when two strong elephants fight. Mr. Chairman, sir, panel of judges, athletes, and super distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Standing before you is Humayra Muhammad Rabi, wearing the banner to represent northern Nigeria in the topic, state police, the best solution to security challenges in Nigeria, which I say no with my points that are so sinking, hot captivating, trust-finding and convincing, that will surely pierce you to the edges of your seat and make you go gaga. Being the second speaker, I have a total point of 3 to back of my argument: diversion of public funds, a misguided motion for further destruction, the pros and cons of running the state police. Now I point in articulation: diversion of public funds. Looking at the pedigree of the politicians, they are just concerned with their pocket and so much infrastructures, with little to no interest. They just want to enrich their upcoming generation with no interest of the country at heart. They use the slightest chance within their reach to divert public funds. State police. This is just a gesture to change their name from leadership aspirants to political entrepreneur.
there is motion for further instruction. I remember an incident to take it before me as a proof for me and not a proof against me in Plateau State, September 18 to 21st, 2001. When, during the late administration of Zagi, do you know what? The deadly crisis, which claimed the life of over 1,300 people and many properties displayed. The profounders of this war were police, although we were not wise then, but our parents shared their bitter experience with us. Thirdly, the pros and cons of running the state police. It is too expensive and comparatively less important. The state are still struggling to pay salaries, and others are still going forward. This is a thinking factor which needs a final product. Because of this, I urge my co-debaters, moderators, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to sit down, think. Do justice to